Hello and welcome to How to Play Mastermind,
presented by GatherTogetherGames.com.
This video will cover how to play the board game Mastermind. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay, and then get into more of the details for the game. The game is played with 2 players. To play, you will need the Mastermind game. Players will sit across from each other. The players will decide who will be the code maker and who will be the code breaker first. The Mastermind board is placed in the middle so that the code shield side of the board is facing the code maker. The code maker will secretly place any 4 code pegs in the code area and hide them from the code breaker's view with the code shield. The object of the game is for the code breaker to duplicate the exact colors and positions of the secret code pegs in the fewest amount of guesses. The code breaker starts the round by placing 4 code pegs into the first row of holes on the game board for their first guess at cracking the secret code. If any of the code pegs are in the correct color and position, the code maker will place a black key peg next to the guess. If any of the code pegs are in the correct color but wrong position, the code maker will place a white key peg next to the guess. No key pegs are placed if a color peg in the guess is not used in the secret code. Here the code maker places a black key peg for the black code peg in the correct position and a white key peg for the blue code peg that is in the wrong position. Once the key pegs are placed, the code breaker will make a new guess of 4 code pegs on the next row. The code maker will again place key pegs based on the code breaker's guess. This continues until the code breaker guesses the code pegs exactly. Once the code breaker gets the code pegs exactly correct, the secret code pegs are revealed. The code maker will score 1 point for each row of pegs played by the code breaker. The players will switch who is the code breaker and code maker for the next round. The player with the most points after an agreed upon amount of rounds is the winner. If all 10 rows are used by the code breaker and the code has not been correctly guessed, the round is over and the code maker gets 11 points for the round. The code maker can use the same color peg more than once in the code. The black key pegs take priority over the white key pegs when applicable. The key pegs are not placed in any particular order. That wraps up How to Play Mastermind.
If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and find more game tutorials by subscribing to the channel Gather Together Games. Thanks for watching.